Dudes, what's going on? Matt Wacek here. Welcome back to my channel. And the reason I say dudes is because I just looked at the analytics of my channel, and at this very point in time, the viewers are 100% male, which kind of makes sense because I don't really think there are a lot of girls interested in either building a digital marketing agency or diesel trucks, and that's about the gist of my content here on the channel. Anyways, let's get to the topic at hand for today. Had a new lead come into Landscape Marketing Pros, and I want to walk you through the process of what I do as soon as I see a new lead come in, ask any additional questions that are needed, or basically just reach out to them to say, hey, we are here and we're getting your proposal ready, rather than just being silent for 2 days while you prepare the proposals, because that's something you definitely do not want to do. You want to be in constant contact with a new lead, especially if someone is very, very interested in your services, because keeping that relationship going and keeping your company in their mind is very, very, very important. Otherwise, you can kiss that deal goodbye, and that's not something anybody wants to do. Anyways, let's hop into my computer and I will show you the process. All right, welcome to the back end of my site. I like Cognito forms, Cognito, however you want to say it. And so I've covered this in other videos with the questions that you need to ask every single potential client that comes into your business. I'll link to it either up above, down below, somewhere. But basically, you need to ask some questions that will qualify your prospect to make sure that you, one, have an idea of what their business looks like, where they want it to go, that type of stuff, because it's very, very important to know the current status of their business and where they want it to go. If they want to stay where they're at, then marketing services probably aren't for them. But if they want to grow their business, then marketing services are definitely for them. And also, you need to really get an idea of what their potential budget may be, and also compare that to what their expectations are and how much they are willing to invest into an advertising campaign. If they're a company that is making $500,000 per year and their budget is only $500, yet they want to acquire 20 new clients every single month, that is something that might not exactly work out. However, that's something you can also work out in the details with talking with them and seeing what it is exactly their goals are. But right away, qualifying them is a good way to at least weed out the tire kickers, so to speak. And I mean by saying that, kind of, but it's something that every business should really do. If you're selling a service where someone has to invest their time into talking with a potential client and putting together proposals and all that type of stuff, because that takes a lot of time. Labor is not expensive, because if you're someone who wants to build your agency, you need to picture what it is that you're doing in the future with an employee doing that, or a contracted worker, something of the sort, and you need to account for that type of cost. You need to make sure that you're recovering those costs when it comes to the revenues and all that your business is generating. This is where actually owning a landscape business had taught me very, very well when it came to employees and recovering overhead and all the really, really not sexy things that comes with owning a business, but it's something that you need to be aware of. Anyways, enough of the super boring overhead recovery and really, really boring business talk. If you want me to do a video on that, leave a comment down below and I will, because that's stuff that you really need to know if you plan on building a business and hiring employees and all of those things that come along with it. However, the task at hand. We have a new lead that came into the business. And also, this is a little note to the editor. Make sure you blur out all this information right here. By the way, that's me. I'm the one editing the videos. But anyways, the information from my prospective clients is going to stay private at this point in time. We're not going to be sharing any information with them until we get some results and they give us permission to use their name, website, and the results we've gotten to do a testimonial, or they even do a video testimonial, which by the way, is a great tool to use when it comes to retargeting people that visit your website and try to get them to sign up for services. So, good way to get new clients. Basically, the gist of it is this person's another lawn company owner. They currently have a website. They know their numbers on how much each client is worth to them. They're looking to grow their business, so this seems like a good fit because they want to grow. So that is always a good thing. And for the services that they're interested in, it is basically everything that we offer. So SEO, AdWords, Facebook ads, probably most likely for retargeting, because I don't like doing cold audiences when it comes to offline service businesses, and then maybe even an email marketing, and then an email sales funnel as well. So with this information that I am now armed with, the first thing you'll want to do is check out the client's website if they have one, and go and look through it, look at the information that they are presenting to their prospective clients to see if they go in depth with their story and how they started the business, what services they offer. Look for things that could use improvement and make notes of this, and also make sure the site's indexed by going over to Google and do site colon or semicolon, whatever it is. I don't remember. It's just the 2 dots. I don't know the exact word of it, but then their site address, and boom, then you'll be able to see if the pages on their site are indexed. And the next step is to contact your prospective client. So what I'll be doing here is emailing them. You can also call them if needed. I prefer doing email because today is a weekday in Monday afternoon, and most likely they are out either working with their crew, meeting with their clients, or they're busy. It's during the day, so I'd rather send them a message that they can read at their leisure and reply when they have a chance to do so. So over here in my email, put together a quick email basically saying, hey, glad you reached out. Your site looks really good. I have a couple questions prior to preparing the proposals for each service that you had requested. So the first thing that I'm asking is by any chance if they know what platform the site's built on, because I wasn't sure. WP theme detector did not show anything for WordPress, so it doesn't look like it was built on WordPress. It might have been Squarespace or one of the other builders. We'll determine that at a later date. But then the next thing is I noticed that there were some keywords that they had on their page, and they're obviously blurred out here, but I'd asked if those were the keywords that they wanted their site to show up for. And then the last question is basically asking if there were any new cities and locations that they wanted to expand to, and then ending it with a closing and then my signature line down below that is automatically added to the email. And so right now I'm actually going to click send at this very moment. And there we go, email has been sent. Now he'll be able to reply when he gets a chance. And stay tuned for the next video where I will go a little bit more in depth with creating the proposals for each type of service. And the reason that that's in a separate video is because, well, one, it might take him a day to respond, and I would rather get this content up here for you to check out as soon as possible. And by the time you're probably watching this, the next video in this little series is probably out already anyway. But the next video is going to be super in depth with giving you insight to how I create the proposals for SEO, paid traffic, Facebook ads, and email marketing services, because they're all very, very different from one another. I may separate each type of proposal into a different video just because with the different services, there are so many different little factors and variations that go into it. But anyways, if you like this kind of content, be sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell as well. That way you know when the newest content is up here on my channel. You can stay up to date on the journey of building my agency, building my affiliate sites, building my channel as a whole, and a whole lot more. And that's all I got. So see you in the next one.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon.